are you? Please, take Mother Mara's blessing to wash this unease away.
What are you on about?
Mother guides me to those flickering souls who are yet to cast themselves on the fire for tomorrow's utopia. She sees in you potential which can avert calamity. I, her most devoted servant, need you to believe in the goodness of your heart, in love.
Stop with the incessant rambling and get to the point.
Forgive her, beloved child of entropy. For all her convictions, she only looks up, blind to those below the clouds which she wishes to ascend. There is a terror of minds and ideas forming in the West. A conciliage of antipathy and repressed hatred is nearing its sum. If this horror transpires, then neither the restraints of distance nor time will thwart the canker that will be birthed there. I make this plea to you, special child. Meditate between the opposites and seek resolution in the chaos. I will help whenever I can, but my light is weak. However, even the faintest flame can act as a beacon against the background of deep night. That flame will appear to you in a maze of dark when you most need it.
Mara, what is this?
There is nothing to decipher. Just take heed of these words. Go west and see. Open those eyes and see that which belies its splendor. Beset by men, gods, kings, and ideas. Keep a clear eye. Keep your head above water when you reach that realm. The tides of want can drown any who venture too far from the shore.
What should I do then? You're still speaking in riddles.
Huh? Sorry. Ugh, my head.
Hey, wanna play tag?
What on earth? What spell did you cast on her?
I know no such spell. Whatever it was had affected me as well.
Yes, I saw. You were mumbling to yourself, almost word for word that of Jayana. Forgive me. Our travels have put me in a hastened mood.
Your priestess had Mara speaking through her. Told me about a place in the west.
Didn't know madness could be contracted. Is this a jest you're both in on?
Do I look like I'm jesting? Tell me of this place to the west.
No. It looks like you're serious, which worries me a lot more. The closest I can come to answering your visions is that we had just hailed from Evermore, which may be that west you want. If you're dead set on taking voyage there, then a merchant who has a route between that hinterland kingdom and Skyrim should be resting at Markarth. Word of warning, if you care to listen. The Reach isn't a place you want to risk your neck just on the visions of a zealous priestess.
Mara's blessings.
Traveling to High Rock?
What gave it away? This rugged face or my tired gaze? Crossing those valleys will give you both.
Was informed you were staying here by a religious couple. Happen to know them?
Ah, little blind girl and her clingy bodyguard, right? They're a couple now? Don't seem to give that impression on their way here. I digress. Going to make a return journey through that rocky maze once I've got all the wares for my eager clients in the east. And I'm short of a bodyguard myself. The fool who escorted me here got himself lost in the wild somewhere, staggering from the inn in a drunken stupor. Thought about tying him to the wagon until he came to his senses. Yet ultimately, if you're going to put your life in someone's hands, then it better be someone you trust.
And you trust me? We've only just met.
Alright. I'm desperate, you see. Happy now? I just need a body to take the hits case we get into any trouble. Which we won't, of course. Don't worry, we'll be paid handsomely. That is, if you don't drop the venture halfway through and push through to the end.
Yeah, I'll jump on. Always wanted to see High Rock.
Don't want to blow the wind out of your sails, but this is the east of High Rock, worlds apart from the west. Don't want you to be getting any false impressions of us Breton folk from the, people you meet down there. There I go rambling again. Get aboard. New lands await. Hope you brought your own rug. That hardwood's gonna be a real pain later on. Don't get too comfortable though. Still need a blade ready for when the road gets rough.
Mortal, beset by its own transience and fragility, yearns for an anchor from where reality can be set, a latent hunger for regression, towards the womb from whence we crawled. Stasis, the justified end, where we are bereft of responsibility and uncertainty. To and fro, progress or decay. The center is folly, the normal a curtain to a chaotic stage, shrouding the maelstrom. To know of the maelstrom, the web of conspiracy, will sunder hope, a path of perdition. However, there are few who can walk the strands of silk, intent on meeting the spider. These are the ambitious ones, which are followed by their twin, revolution. Entropy and order, disparity and equality, altruism and cruelty, ugliness and beauty, war and peace. Each have their own vanguard, to impart their ideal world into the real. Myriad distinctions that cannot find resolution. A mother cries, her attempts futile. She tries to reconcile this dissonance on the altar of want, a want for the dream.
Damn, we're on the doorstep of the kingdom, yet the gods ordain that we stumble across trouble now? What a farce. Look over there! The man's gasping for life! I'm not going any further until you find out what's going on.
Why don't you go look instead?
Hey now, I'm just a merchant! I try to avoid spilled blood. Besides, what else am I paying you for? What did you find?
No survivors left. The Forsworn attacked this tower.
No, friend. Not Forsworn. Witchmen. Thought I told you about these devils already?
Mutual Mother?
Mara, you fool! If there's one god you should know in the Reach, then it's her. The people don't take kindly to those who know not about her grace. I'll see you around, friend. Give my thanks to Marosa for keeping this road so safe. Hey, Orc.
What, Breton?
Pardon my manners, but I just need to sate my curiosity. You don't happen to be travelling to Orsinium?
No, I don't know where Orsinium is.
Really? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Every orc must know where their homeland is, else where will you go when things turn rough?
You really want to see Orsinium that badly?
Orcs have always been my favourite customers. Any reward I can impart will be made up tenfold from the wealth I'll derive from that city. We've searched all up the Imperial Road for signs of any Orcish enclave to no avail.
Considering what the Bretons have done to our homeland in the past, it's more than understandable that it stays hidden.
Oh, Orc. They'll be found eventually. Just have to follow the smell.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
What do you want?
Where are you going?
Getting out of the Reach before things turn sour for my kind. Many of my brethren have the same feeling of another disaster approaching. My father told me of the pogrom he survived in his day. Such a terrible story that I hope that I or my family never has to experience one ourselves.
Why is this happening?
There's been hatred against my kind in these lands for the longest time, but with that Orsinium's sons reigning and causing their stir among the Bretons, the retaliation from the Manmer will most likely have orcs like me in the crossfire. We were assured that we'd be safe here, under the protection of the Empire, and that our skills would be appreciated by the locals, but now the Empire is weak, and the Bretons grow angry. We don't want to tempt fate by sticking around.
Where will you go then?
There's promise of small havens scattered around Skyrim, and the myth of a new Orsinium to the southeast. Let's just hope no man gets a whiff of it this time. We can only rebuild our home so many times. And I'm telling you, orc to orc, you'd best do the same. These half-men have no love for us, brother, only hate. And when the time comes, you'll see their true face. Friend, lover, teacher, all goes out the window when the mob forms. Safe travels.
What do you want, Runt?
Hey, Bloodkin, don't listen to my father. He's too damn weak. Running away from the struggle instead of fighting.
Why not just stay behind?
Guess you never had a father that stuck around, huh? The only time when sons can even lift a finger against the orc above them is when we're ready to spill blood. I'm taking in the scenery. Gonna make my way back when the old man's not looking. I'm telling you, as Bloodkin, go west past that gray Breton town if you want to survive this realm. Tell them you're there to join the cause.
And the clouds gather again. How futile. Your tears will not wash away the roots. The feast draws near, little wolves.
Hold up. I haven't seen you up here before. What's your business?
Witchmen sacked the watchtower to the west. I came to inform Marosa.
Witchmen? Bloody Mara. I never thought they would get this close. Okay, you can go through to Marosa. Tell her everything, for the sake of the Reach. Don't cause any trouble now.
You're lucky I saw green, else you'd have been pelted with arrows by now. You come to join the cause, sister?
I'm here to see the chief.
New to the Reach, huh? That's the song of the orc here. Hunted and abused. But we're coming back. The green tide rises, Bloodkin. Go see the chief.
Safe travels.
Stop wasting my time.
I'm here to help release us from this struggle.
Good. There is only one master that you must submit to, and that is Malakath, though I'm not one to tell a fellow orc the obvious. You look softer from the normal type we get. You ain't from these lands, are you?
No, I came from Skyrim and was assailed by the Bretons.
But you survived, through violence or not. You're going to need those traits of survival for what's coming. And as your first right, a scout had spotted a sheen from the brown helmet of a Manmer, just over the cliffs that eclipses this outpost. Go and bring us another head. After that, no one will question your loyalty. Safe travels. What do you want? Stop wasting my time.
This statue seems to be made out of rapidly setting clay, probably gathered from the surrounding cliffs. Most of the details were erased by wind and rain, but you can still make out the intimidating visage of Malakath.
Malakath's might before the hunt. The scout.
Whoa, wait, Orc. I know how you want this to go down, but I promise you that it won't end well for our friends if you come at me.
Look, Breton, I'm giving you a chance to turn tail and run. If I'm sent back up here again, I will strike you down.
Mercy? From an Orc? The planets must have aligned. I've got it too good in Evermore to drop it all for you. Damn, how am I going to explain desertion this time?
Wait, Breton, I need your amulet, with a little of your blood on it.
What? Why? If I lose this trinket, then the boys back home will think I've dishonored their orders. We're supposed to protect this above all else.
And the boys I know will think I let you live and betrayed our cause. Now come on, hand it over before I change my mind.
Ugh. Alright, here, take it. Bloody Mara, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Stop wasting my time. What do you want?
I return having dealt with the Breton.
Must have been a vicious dance. That Breton blood is hard to wash off. May it be the blood that washes away whatever sympathy you may still have for the Manmer.
Boss, we need you right now.
What is it? Why interrupt? Chief, the Breton boys are coming. Scout eyed them near the lake with them imp gits. Guess it's finally time then. New blood, here's a true test of your loyalty.
You will now be hunted by the kingdom of Evermore for your alignment with Orsinium's sons.
Poor piggies. Looks like your boys betrayed you. Ain't no one saving you now.
I beg you, Orc. I'll give you anything if you let us live.
Damn boy just burnt the hostages. Now the Breton's gonna show no mercy. That's right. Run, Bretons. Run behind your stone. How's that for a trial by fire, new blood? You did all right. Stop wasting my time.
So what are we going to do next?
We're going to keep vigilant. Never know what those crafter pale pigs are up to. However, my firstborn may have a task for a new blood. In the eventual case that he takes the reins following my death, I'm having him take up responsibilities of leadership now, rather than have him lead this movement into ruin with his arrogance.
We're outnumbered on all sides. Why provoke such a fatal outcome?
We were never meant to survive this. We're only buying enough time for our new Orsinium to build itself up so it can withstand any assaults the Manmer throw at it.
They're planning to assault Orsinium? Again?
Ah, haven't you heard? Orsinium is mighty close to one of their precious roads, you know. Those roads the carts go down carrying gold. Apparently, we're a threat to their gold. Big Boss in our home city had a cat bring a message that those merchants in this kingdom been making plans to raise our city to the ground, yet again, just for that sweet gold.
So where do we come in?
Distraction and decoy. Fancy terms, yeah. Just making these pigs confused and paranoid. Got boys going out every passing moment of their waking day, striking wherever they're weakest. They think we're more than we really are. 'Cause trust me, they ain't gonna be listening to no orc diplomat, so this is the only option we got. But I have to confess, we're running out of boys. These Manmer have bled us dry. Near 9 out of 10 orcs are either dead or enslaved now. It ain't a pretty picture. Just don't go running your mouth to the others with this sad talk. We need to be bold. Those boys need to believe they're achieving something, else we fail. No two ways about it.
Do we have to be so brutal? Why all the impaled bodies?
What's the matter? Are we soft? Is Skyrim that comfortable that you ain't got no knowledge of the real world, huh? These Manmer pigs would slaughter us even if we approached them with roses. I mean, damn. How many times does our home need to be crushed and our people slaughtered for you to get the message? They want us dead. No two ways about it.
Maybe it's because of our own aggression?
What? I'm starting to think you're one of those magic Bretons in orc skin. These Manmer have made us sport. We've had many of our boys come here. Others had to survive in the gutters of this realm, reaching us as nothing but bones. To say we got it bad ain't got nothing on the reality. The only way these civilized. They may tell you there ain't no pacifist or friendly orcs because it's in our blood. But what they ain't telling you is even those kin traitors are treated worse than dirt. Ain't no way to live. Safe travels. Stop wasting my time.
Chief asked me to talk to you. Got something for me to do?
That old man got a good taste of you, I see. Too weak to see a failure when he sees one.
He can't be that weak if he sees you every day.
Ha! Smart, real smart. Let's see if those smarts can defend against metal crushing down on your skull.
I'm not here to fight among kin. Your father said you had a task for me.
That got the noggin jogging, for sure I do. A task for an up-and-coming champion like you. You see, little one, there's this amulet hidden away in a cave far from this dung heap. Though from what I heard, that cave ain't quite too pretty itself. One cesspit to the next. I need you to go in that hole and find me that amulet. There's a lord behind those stone walls to the east who'll be mighty mad if we nab it.
You're hastening our demise with these brutal acts. Why don't you listen to your father?
Are you speaking up to me, new blood? A jumped-up dog like you talking to the next war chief without respect? My father ain't gonna be around much longer, so you better be ready to run.
You're going to start fights with other orcs when we're already beset on all sides by Bretons?
Gotta keep order one way. Ain't gonna have my seat usurped by any fresh face that wanders in here. You'd best remember that. And to oblivion with the odds, we're gonna fight until the last. Take down as many Manmers with us, bleed their kingdoms dry. I'll die happy hearing the screams of Breton babes as I cleave my way through their men. Ain't no limit to violence when you're fighting for existence, new blood. Hey, all right, heard you're going to snag that necklace thing. Got just the shiny stone that can take you right there. Come, follow and I'll show you to it.
Can I get some gear or potions first?
Not much of that stuff around here. Most of us cobble whatever we can find, from rocks to the sharpened bones of brothers. Saying that, we do have people that may have some stuff that can help you. I'll show you to them. Been getting many like yourself, fresh into the ranks, coming from all over, knowing that we're their last hope. First, we gotta you some friends of the Goblin Sword. Here he is, Skivar. What the Bretons don't nail down, he takes. Probably the last of his kind, but you'll always have us, won't you, Skev?
Want something shiny? I'll get you something shiny. I got it.
Next, our shaman. Arami is something else, far beyond the other shamans among us. Brought those on death's edge back to fighting form in minutes. I doubt we'd make it this far without her help. She's a lesson for all orcs that we can't just rely on steel. Wouldn't have made it a day without Arami. Her eyes have seen more blood than any other. Hell for those who heal, eh?
You just love making new friends, don't ya, Anchor? Hope they stick around longer than the last one.
Seen this one in action already. They ain't gonna be put down so easy.
Hope so. We need more new bloods who can take care of themselves for once.
Should find most of what you need around here. The Bretons left a lot behind when they scampered east. Just mind yourself when you're with us. Many orcs here won't mind putting a new blood in their place if they get up it. One you don't ever want to cross is the Firstborn. Wondering how much longer we could hold out here. Only brought enough food for a couple weeks at most. Not sure what we'll do beyond that. There's a lot to this land. Dark and twisted. Fitting of the Manmer. Just gotta pray they keep at each other's throats. Because if they ever stop and focus their hate on us, well, Orsinium knows how that ends up. Bretons call the valley you're heading to the Maw. Just in case you get lost, always follow the river till you reach the bottom, where you'll find us. And keep sharp around these witch folk. They ain't like the Bretons that came here. Got the spirit of beasts within them. Best keep them at arm's length. Don't want to catch anything now. Better make it back to us, new blood.
I figured this is the stupid trinket I'm after.
The hour approaches, yet you stall. If you become a pest, then the rape of your peoples will be unending. No, this isn't your touch, Lord. We have another attack. Come to its end, these affairs. Hear me, fleshy vessel. Obfuscation is a danger realm. We only focus on denials. The threshold has been crossed. We no longer need to loose you all to undergo the ceremony. Come what may. Hours of the dead.
Father told me to calm down. Father told me to speak softly to the Bretons. Now don't disappoint Father, little Breton. Tell us what you were doing round here.
Piss off, Grog. Your time is drawing near.
Sorry, Father, I can't do this. What do you want? Stop wasting my time.
Here's the amulet.
What? You survived? You trying to play me with this fake bauble? Nah, too fine to be a fake. Thought you'd be worm food in there for sure. Malakath must be testing me with your success. Father has a new dirty duty that he needs a new blood like you to take on. Safe travels. What do you want? Stop wasting my time.
I got your son his amulet.
Hope it weren't too much a struggle. That boy got a mean streak to him that I fear seeing cast on the others. Hopefully gained his favor from coming back alive.
So what's our next move? Tell me it's not another errand for your firstborn.
Watch you mouth. The boy is a demon at times, but he's my next in line. We can't have any rebellious spirits running around here while we have manmers staring from every nook and cranny. You can feel at ease, however. You got a very special order that I can only entrust to someone of certain abilities, which I've seen you fulfilled and then some. We got kin waiting outside the walls to the east, gonna make a hit on the Lord that's sitting fat on his throne. Get over there and our boy will see to you. Safe travels. Stop wasting my time. What do you want?
What do you think of the Firstborn?
A lot of bulk, and that's pretty much it. Chief's trying to reel him in, restrict his power, because he knows he'll bring us ruin. I'm willing to die for our kin, but not to have that death wasted for that boy's ego.
You're not alone in those thoughts. I want us to live too.
Right? What a waste to have all this force wiped out in some foolish gamble. Gonna be a dark day when the Chief passes on and we have his son giving orders. But Chief can only do so much, and the mighty Firstborn is itching for his father's title. Really hope he doesn't clue into the Chief's game. Not many of us can stop that boy when he starts seeing red.
Glad you have some sense. Most of our kin yearn for martyrdom.
I'll tell you a little secret. I ain't a fighter. Still feel sick every time I have to draw blood. Given the choice, I'd be well away from here. But that's just it. There ain't no choice for us. All paths for the Orc are sharp for our pain. For us at the bottom, in this struggle against the death of us all, the only way out is through.
Of course, we have a right to live as anyone else.
Those outside us don't see it as we do. They see green skin, they see the enemy. The fear, they hate, they kill. Even when we've been near wiped out, they believe we still outnumber them, make up a threat that doesn't exist. Were they to know how weak we are, then maybe we'd gain their pity instead.
There may be some good in them.
Ha! Now that's enough crazy for today.
So what are we going to do?
Thought you got briefed by the chief. Guessing not. We got one of theirs on the inside. Real tragic sort dressed in rags. He's gonna be throwing a rope down into the sewer for you to get up and near that lord.
How do you know about Breton sewers? How do you know Bretons?
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. Look, I know you're new to the Reach, but you must have heard about those purges these Manmer pigs had against our kin.
No, never heard of them. Enlighten me.
Enlight? What? Right. Wanna know? Yeah, these Bretons have this type of routine. Not strict or anything. Just seems these pigs get bored. Start going on these hunts against orcs. Got our young'uns for lure. Made our women run out to get them. Laid traps that ripped both the women and young'uns apart. Brothers got mad and exposed themselves. Got put in the dirt too. Got those exile boys recruited too, just to make sure that we knew how much Bretons hated us. Those of us who survived either fled to the sewers in hiding, or were sent to the quarry.
Why do they hate us so much? And what happened in the quarry?
Ha! Ain't that a question? Dunno. Don't care at this point. Just know they want us dead and gone, or at best slaving away smashing at rocks. Which brings us to the quarry. Now you see, these Bretons are too small, weak and pathetic to mine their own rock for their big, shiny castles. So they got a whole bunch of orcs that I can't even call kin anymore. It'll be a sunny day in the Reach when we have to rely on those broken orcs for help. That's to say that I hope it never happens. Anyway, let's get you in that sewer to kill the little lord. I'm going to be here for your escape.
They have the amulet. I'm sorry. I can't get it back. It's too much.
So fragile. Your incompetence is a result of the flesh. Weak and fleeting. Will not let me hold. My plan still proceed.
King, no! You said that we would be spared if I only complied with your wishes. I had appeased you on every step. This folly was not foreseen. It isn't my fault.
Sweet shrieks of mortal cattle. Lead all you want. The exorable time of slaughter descends. Now come with me, Lord. I want you to meet our mother.
The way back is blocked. I can kick this rusted grate out. Oh shit, I don't have the key. This should help.
am I? Who are you? Answer me.
I was in the same position. There is a king at the top of this mountain. You are the worm.
Take my strength. You will ascend and overcome. No mercy for our foes.
I feel the rush. Malakat's might.
A battle to fight alone. Ascend the tower join the fray. Do not fail me.
Lord Malakath, I will honor you.
Has fallen. To think you were the most regal of us elves. The gods weren't even merciful enough to end your shame.
Silence, Daedra!
I see the mind has suffered the same degradation as your form. Very well, degenerate. Let us put on a show for Mother. Mother, was this your plan?
Someone aims to get rid of me. No doubt about it. She, gone in an instant.
Stay away from me,
His
Orc.
head cleaved
I
right
would
off.
kill you myself if I
It was the
had
necklace!
time.
Yanked him off his feet, and just like that, right through the neck.
Father, who did this to you? What did you do? I knew I couldn't trust scum like you. I'm gonna split you open.
Stay back. I was nowhere near your father.
Think you can play me traitor? Come here, kill the chief and take his place. Thought you were smart.
Hey, Luther.
What will you be doing in Evermore?
In a word, moving mountains. Daggerfall has sent me to seal the rift between orcs and the rest here. I very much doubt I'll succeed. But them allowing me to speak at all is progress enough. Nothing worth doing comes easy.
Orc and Bretons?
Shouldn't be under any illusion that I'll convince them. The East has a particularly morbid history with my kind. Now, Daggerfall was a breeze, yet I always felt that the praise I received there was merely pity, or worse, a joke, their pet project. Better not let such thoughts distract me from the speech. Have to keep a clear mind. Will expect some heckles here and there. Nothing I haven't dealt with before.
I hope you succeed.
Don't go expecting a parade celebrating newfound peace. At least not yet. Just know that this sets the precedent. A beginning to some small progress. You know, talking about it has made me realize the weight of my responsibility. Not merely putting on a show for curious nobles, but making change. Daunting. Well, if I am to succeed in Evermore, then I'll have to remove all doubt for the time being. Nothing but the goal in mind.
I'll attend the speech along with Anka then.
They await me. I'll be departing soon. Keep out of the Firstborn's way, and I may see you again.
What do you want?
Hey, crawling into another sewer so soon.
Yeah, funny how we keep finding ourselves knee-deep in dung. Really wish I didn't have to set another foot in these tunnels. Brings back bad memories. There be Bretons in there, just so you know. Don't go causing chaos, though. We gotta be quiet in places like this. Besides, these ragged Bretons ain't worth the hate. They already have plenty enough for themselves. All right then.
I'm warning you, back off.
Ha! So you're the new kid? Got some time to kill. Tell us why you're here.
Came to join the fight, to get revenge on these Bretons. Huh. You again. Hope you joined the Orcs for good. I know I saw you tagging along that Manmer when I was leaving the Reach. No more Manmer friends now. Just Orcs.
Yeah, this one's loyal. Been with us since they came to the chief. Wait, think he's about to speak up top. No more talking.
A possibility that Orcs and Bretons can mediate their myriad differences and interests to forego violence and instead opt for alternatives. Finally, dreams of peace could be reality. Many Orcs around High Rock have a growing desire to stop this racial strife, though this requires the action of both parties.
It'll remain a dream. Ain't gonna be a peace between greenskins and us. What are you implying, anyway? That we live together? Ha! Sooner the world dies than I have an orc as a neighbor. See what your little hideous racial experiment did to Wayrest. A once proud city turned into a degenerate, crime-ridden dump because of your savage kind.
You and I both know what caused the death of Wayrest. Let's return back to the topic at hand and not get pedantic over tangents.
Nah. Just because you speak better than the average grok doesn't mean you get to call the shots. Wayrest was put out of its misery. Our kingdom were merciful enough to come in and put an end to what you scum caused. And how do you expect to tell the brutes that raped Deepcrag and have been terrorizing farmsteads that they should just make peace?
That's one of our main priorities. Yet we have to work from the base on why our relations are so strained.
No, you answer his queries properly, instead of spouting this hogwash. Show respect.
Thank you, Jerry.
These Orcs are embittered over Orsinium. They are simple reactionaries that only need the opiate of acceptance to quell their ravenous streak. Diplomats have been sent to their new city in the cliffs to attempt a treaty. The hope is that their superiors will humble their subordinates after a deal is made. However, under the condition that New Orsinium is left unmolested.
The girls! They've been butchered! I can't go back in there. Mara! How could this happen?
We have to help him. Let's get up there.
The Orcs will lose.
Rocks in the sewers. Get the Utaze on them.
Malakath's medal, what was that? The Bretons know we're here. We have to get out now. No, they're all...
You're ugly-headed.
You're outmatched.
Stop wasting my time. What do you want? They can't all be dead. Nah, don't believe it. Look, we got another base for the boys up north. Our kin must have survived and ran up there.
And what if they haven't? The Bretons don't leave loose ends.
Damn it, no, it's all over. It's failed. Look, I'm gonna go up to that outpost, just in case some of our boys are still breathing. But I need to ask you a favor. Go down there and see if Arami is still kicking, please. I ain't no fighter. I'll just slow you down. She normally in the longhouse, so check there first.
All right, I'll see if anyone's still alive down there.
I'll owe you big for this one. I promise on my blood that I'll make it up to you if you make it back. Be careful down there, all right? We both gotta hang low now since the Breton's gonna be skulking all over this land.
Why did we run? We could have helped him.
The new kid botched it all. Would have made us suffer his foolery. We would have just made it worse, and I don't wish that Uther harm.
Is that really the reason?
What other reason is there? You accusing me of something? They'd have cut you up real slow if we didn't get out of that hole.
Why did we even attend his speech then, if we weren't going to help?
I can't have it happen again. You don't know what they can do to us.
What do you mean? Spit it out.
You really want to hear it? Fine then. They reached down and cut me from my manhood. Took away any chance I had to sire my own. I ain't no orc, they made sure of that. Useless. Can't even shoot straight. Nerve shot. Can remember the day it happened. Never had a chance to run. Thought those sewers were safe, but nowhere is for us. Damn it. I can't remember it without shaking. What they did to the rest, and even through all the pain. I got off lucky.
I'm sorry. We'll have our revenge soon enough. Keep strong.
Spare it. Hoped too many times, always fell through. Just gotta focus on surviving, nothing more. Just look around. This is what happens when the orc dares to dream. The Bretons come and burn everything we build, not happy till we're screaming in pain. The world wants us dead, yet we're just too stubborn. But soon the savage falls before the civilized, eh? To put our failed people out of our misery.
No! We still breathe and are filled with want. Endurance is our greatest strength. Malakath's metal. We will prevail.
I know you're trying to boost me, Spirit, and trust me, I'm happy that you care. But we need more than words, friend. Ain't enough to dream of something better. We gotta start seeing better. Gotta see results, else more orcs will give up for good.
The kingdom is falling apart at the seams. Their nobility have grown mad, and their poor may soon rebel. When the time comes, we will exploit.
You know I heard them too. They've always moaned, but never like this. I hear the venom in their hate now. But they're weak, like us. They can't do much to those above.
Evermore has more enemies than their poor.
You're speaking of that Wayrist, aren't you? Know what? It ain't just Wayrist either, nah. They got them witchmen gaining ground up north. Damn, that's right. That's why they're acting like this, showing no mercy. 'Cause they know they stand on a blade's edge, and all they need is an extra push.
We will sing to their ruin and drink to their shade.
Ha! You've got a good eye, New Blood. And you're right. No point giving up now when we've got so much to gain, and nothing more to lose. Better to die standing. Safe travels.
Or you will die. Ugh, it's you. Are you hurt, Arami? Any other Bretons hiding around here?
No. Slightly bruised from holding the door. Fingers burnt from the magics. But no, I'm still living. As for the Manmer, I held the door against those who sought my head, so they turned to flame instead to draw me out. They wouldn't have sent any of their own in here while setting the place ablaze.
Good. We should get out of here and fast. Nothing's stopping the Bretons from sending more our way.
I swore myself to my husband, and I need to die with my husband as he would have wished, as Malakath would wish. I can't abandon my duty.
Arami, Your duty is beyond your husband. It is to the survival of us as orcs. You are important beyond measure. You are
But
our only
my
shaman.
husband, Malakat's eyes are judging me as we speak. This burden cannot be shirked.
Trust me, Army. Malakath wants what's good for our people. If we fail, then our struggles will be for nothing.
Malakath spoke to you, didn't he? I can sense it. I felt something on your return from those Breton walls. You're right. I couldn't die here and watch from the ash pit as my kin are slaughtered to the last. I want my death to mean something, and by Malakath's metal, it will.
You're doing the right thing. Now let's get out of here.
Lead on, Bloodkin.
Arami, you made it out of there.
The new blood has swayed my mind. I'm going to keep fighting for our cause.
Of course we gotta fight for the cause. Ain't nothing else to fight for. Thank Malakath that you still live.
We should get out of here if we want to help the others who fled.
They fled. How many went?
Yes, the Firstborn ran, never looking back on his dying brothers who needed his aid. Yet that's a concern for another day.
Of course he ran. We always knew he would when the fires came to him. All right, let's get out of here. Take the lead, New Blood.
All right, follow me up this pass. Where are you running off to? Again!
New Blood, ready for your sacrifice.
Do I have a choice?
What's wrong, New Blood? Ain't got love for your kin? And nah, you don't. I make the choices now, little one. I'm the chief. Club him. Drag him to the quarry and run. Sweet dreams, New Blood.
Look here, Greenskin. You've been blessed by Mara this day. Instead of being dog food, you still live, but not all good deeds go unpunished, so I've brought you a gift.
What do you want me to do?
The only thing your degenerate race is good for, destroying things. Just so happens that trait actually has a use now. Now be thankful for your gift. You'll be working this quarry until the grave, or should I say pit. Don't get any funny ideas either. And they'll have no qualms with putting down groks like you.
We'll meet again.
Stop wasting my time.
Hey, do you want to get out of here?
This a trap. They're still pulling this same thing on me after the third time it's failed. Ook! You damn traitor. I'll break you in two. All right then. I'll break...
Superb performance. We'll make a great spectacle of you. I'm feeling particularly generous today, and after seeing your prowess in combat, I will grant you the opportunity to forego your duties for the time being and join me in my manor.
Anything to get out of here.
It's a deal then. You will shatter flesh in place of stone. Now come, follow me. You've demonstrated a special prowess for battle, despite being unarmed. Now show me your full potential, blade in hand. Look below. This pit will be your tomb. Yet that doesn't have to be your fate. What will it be? Death or life? Descend and fight. Reared your ugly head at last. I'm not going down without having you see my homeland. Come, let us indulge in true culture. Let us wash all this pretense of civility away. Into the red!
Lord, I bring you an apology in form of a champion. If I slay this champion, I can return home. Is she here? The bearer of my future progeny. She should witness this visceral play, so that I win her hand. Dagon would be disappointed that one of his nobles didn't die with his brothers. Your words are hollow. A coward's tongue is fit only as a meal for the hounds. And you brought this bad excuse for prey to appease me. You can have my head if this warrior disappoints. This one is different from the man-cattle that have come before. It is chained to other gods. Gods who are enemies to ours. And if we defeat their herald, then we shame them. Is that not worth seeing? I do smell the perversions of alien gods on your tribute's flesh. Very well. Put on a spectacle. Warrior, you have entered the realm of the ultimate patriarch. Submit, and I will skin you slowly. Fight me with your all, however, and I will grant you a death befitting of your bravery. Pretense makes me sick. I'll cover every inch of this hole with what's left of you. Disseminate fury upon this failure. I will have his head on the highest pike, so that all can see. Yet I taste the latent desire to return home. A privilege I can grant to those who have reified their will to survive. For a blood harvest dawns on this realm. Your gods will not grant you a second miracle in this bloodshed. March on, and wear your kill with pride.
Do you wish to return to Nerd?
Now to kill that Manmer prince.
That all? Ha! Look at that. You truly are a champion, aren't you?
Guess I am. Now get me out of here.
Ha ha. You ain't got it yet, New Blood. This is where it ends. The boys up top think you're dead. And we can't have them knowing of your triumph lest you start getting ambitions. There can only be one war chief, and it ain't gonna be you.
You can't do this. You'll ruin everything.
Ha! But I can. What are you gonna do, huh? Words ain't gonna move metal or earth. Words just gonna make you choke faster while you're buried here. May I see you in the ash pit, New Blood. I'll tell the boys of your sacrifice. Burn the barrels. Set this shack alight.
I'll make you pay for this.
Cursed child, coveted bloodkin. You've shown your mettle through the depths of mortal struggle. The taint of despair that grips this very realm has not budged you one bit.
There is much more for you to do, however. A new episode for our diaspora plays out within the mortal realm.
Malakath, I'm humbled. Tell me what to do. Tell me how to save our people.
There is no cure for our struggle, only the fight to continue, which we have mastered at the envy of all others. You'll return to your kin, engaging in final throes of this most immediate conflict. Grit your teeth. We will make way.
What is this of a peasant revolt? You promised me, Uther. You promised me that the kingdom wouldn't be destroyed through your vengeance. You seek my husband. You don't seek the people.
I promised no such thing. You should pay more attention when we speak. You haven't the faintest idea what it means to wage war. Especially against a kingdom such as yours. The savages in your land will bloody themselves before giving an inch of ground.
We had those within the kingdom conducting affairs specifically to avoid this carnage. Horestair said as much. He is a man of war, too.
Ha ha ha! How quaint! That haughty knight knows only of the romantic side of battle. More accustomed to duels than he is with this gritty struggle we have immersed ourselves in. I am infused with wrath and terrible vengeance. However, I am not mad. Were I remiss of my sensibilities, then we would not be here at this opportune moment. I would have perished long ago.
What about my son, Uther? He is not the same wretch that is his father. He is of good character, and will eschew vengeance if I talk to him.
Yeah,
please.
About that.
I appeal to your kindness, and implore you to spare him.
I'll consider it. Though if he is seen defending those walls, and strikes out against any in my entourage, then his fate will be left to the gods.
Gods? Gods? Where are the gods? I never knew this would be so hard. I feel uneasy. This is cruel. So sickeningly cruel. Please hasten this overthrow and restore order for all our sakes.
Quiet, woman! Your inane pleading is becoming irksome. Maybe you should have stayed in Daggerfall with your daughter. The battlefield is no place for a woman. I will see your husband's head, quell your delirious serfs, and will have my throne. No further deliberations. This bickering casts an omen on these hopes. I will hear no more of it.
Forgive me, Uther. I thought this would be easier. I thought my hatred of Sigmane would distract me from my grief. I am a fool.
New Orc, state your name and your reason for not accompanying your kin in the siege.
Siege?
Yes, the siege upon that blighted, sickening city. After all these years and countless losses, we finally have our miracle.
What do you want? Look who's joined the fray.
I am the destroyer.
The Pastures.
Unfettered is ours.
Free man and slave, patrician and plebeian, lord and serf, guildmaster and journeyman. There will always be inequality. Mortality necessitates it. It's a matter of how you wield said power. There will always be corruption, but cynicism and abandonment of respect, hope, order, and laws will bring upon ruin. Remain vigilant of the evils. Scour the darkness with light. Even then, it may not be enough. You must keep fighting or running in any way you can. Or perish.
Listen, I can't have you staying here for free much longer. I need pay.
Look! They have weapons!
The city is burning anyway. Witchmen overran us. Let's loot the place. You don't have much time either way, Innkeep. Either you give me the gold now, or I kill you. Delay, and the witchmen will be here to finish the job. Hurry, cunt! Fork the gold over, or you'll be the first to die in these walls. 3, 2, 1, you're dead.
Please don't shoot! Just take what you want! Ah!
Shit! Time's up. They're here.
This way, Dawn.
Got you now.
Run! Dawn, run! 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 Run!
I wouldn't go that way, kid. Doom in all directions, I'm afraid.
No, not an orc! Please don't hurt me!
Wait, little one. Did you come from the east? What did you see?
Are you going to hurt me?
Not gonna hurt you if you keep quiet and follow us. We'll take you to that gray bridge in the east for safety.
Are you a good orc? Daddy said there aren't any good orcs, but Mummy said there is. We can rescue Mummy, orc. Be a good orc, please.
First, I've got a score to settle with the Firstborn.
Reared your ugly head at last. From your end. Brother down! Kill that bastard already! Slice you ear to ear. It's over.
Still alive? Is Malakath testing me?
Such is the way of orcs, to struggle and endure. Something a coward like you wouldn't understand.
Coward? I would have you hanging from one of these pikes and leave you a feast for the crows. Our kin would have had their story cut short if it weren't for me. I'm feeling generous. Those Bretons in blue in the west, the ones who sent you, they need more fodder and slaves. I'll sell you to the highest bidder, and maybe you can keep your life. Stop wasting my time. The orcs will rule. Clear your ears, boys, and come listen. We got a new chief, and Chief wants us all to get out of this slaughter now. You know the orc way. No objections. The right of ascent through blood is law. Any who dare say different goes against Malakath. Now follow us if you want to see home again. We've died enough here. Ain't no more dead orcs today, we're gonna live.
Fine speech, Anka. Never thought you had it in you.
Okay, orcs. Stay close. Move out.
What on earth? The temerity of you orcs, why are you here?
Hold it. Any arrows that come our way may hit this poor little girl.
Huh? Bastard, what lows won't you stoop to Greenskin? What is your game?
Let us through and we'll let her go. No harm to us and there will be no harm to her.
Cunning orc, I'm surprised. Never knew you savages were capable of tricks. Look, I'm civilized orc, so I don't want any more children dead, unlike you. Let the girl go and we'll let you go.
Tricks are all you know, Breton. I know exactly what you'll do when I let the girl go.
Greenskin, don't test my patience. Some of the others on this bridge won't be so rational when they see an orc holding one of ours hostage. And I don't know how many of you will crawl out of the woodworks if I do put you down. So go through orc and let me never lay eyes upon you again. Orc! The girl! Only reason you're not pelted with arrows yet.
I keep my word, unlike yours.
Hurry it up, Greenskin. Delay and we'll have second thoughts about you leaving here alive.
Fine.
Who would have guessed? Mercy from an orc. If we see you anywhere near here again, orc, then we won't be as charitable. You'll be hanging with the rest of your savage kin. Now leave.
You have made it far. Outcasts like us tend to survive longer than the herd, don't we?
Out of my way, creature.
I long for a common strand. That is my weakness. To believe that we could share a moment of bonding before I tear into your flesh. Oh well.
Kill it.
Get back here, Griffon!
Looks like this is it, friend. You planning on joining us on the way home?
Of course, but my destination is Skyrim. Maybe I can convince the orcs there to join us in our defense.
Yeah, smart, real smart, though you always were, weren't you? Listen, you've been good to us. Even through all the misery and blood, you still stuck it out.
Getting emotional on me, boy.
How can I not, after all that's happened? Anyway, just wanted to say that you ain't gonna be forgotten. I'm gonna tell everyone in Orsinium about what you've done.
Maybe you can join me on my journeys?
Ah, I can't. Every muscle in my body wants me to join you, but I gotta help these boys get home. 'Cause if Orsinium falls, I want to be there with my brothers and sisters.
I understand. Keep strong, Bloodkin.
You too, friend. May Malakath bless every battle in your future. All right then.